World's best-known global cities, as indicated by A.T. Kearney's Global Cities Index 2017. New York outmaneuvered London as the world's best-performing city, while last position. Second, Paris, Tokyo, and Hong Kong took after individually. The city of San Francisco topped the Global Cities Outlook Index ahead of New York, Paris, London, and Boston separately. New York was positioned the best city for business exercises and human capital. Paris beat the best urban areas for data trade, while London was appraised the best city for social affairs. Washington, D.C. is the best city for political commitment. Hong Kong gloats of being worldwide pioneer in airship cargo, while Brussels brags of being the best place to set up an international safe haven. The reasons of increase in global cities. The increase in global cities is linked to the globalization economies and the centralization of mass production within urban centers. The two factors have led to the emergence of networks of activities that seek to fulfill the service and financial requirements of multinationals. The cities grow to become global while others suffer in the industrialization or stagnation of their economies. Criticisms of global cities. Despite playing significant roles in the global economy, global city thesis has been known for being a threat to state-centric perspective. These cities have been accused of focusing their reach to other global cities and neglecting cities within the nation outreach. These cities are more connected to the outside world than to their domestic economy. Although they are interconnected and interdependent, global cities are always in competitive state. The city of New York and London have been trying to outreach other as the global financial centers. Local governments have been keep to promote the global cities within their territories as either economic or cultural centers or sites of innovation. Cities as engines of globalization. The biggest metropolitan areas provide a large, diverse economic base for modern service and other innovative industries that derive important benefits from such an environment. It is in the cities that global operations are centralized and where we can see most clearly the phenomena associated with their activities, whether it be changes in the structure of employment, the formation of powerful partnerships, the development of monumental real estate, the emergence of new forms of local governance, the effects of organized crime, the expansion of corruption, the fragmentation of informal networks, or the spatial isolation and social exclusion of certain population groups. The characteristics of cities and their surrounding regions. In turn, it helps shape globalization, for example, by providing a suitable labor force, making available the required physical and technological infrastructure, creating a stable and accommodating regulatory environment, offering the bundle of necessary support service, contributing financial incentives, and possessing the institutional capacity without which globalization cannot occur. The cities mediate the reciprocal relationships between economic globalization on the one hand and human development on the other. They form of an important link in process of globalization and their implications for human development. Globalizing cities are the challenges. The following are the common difficulties that global cities are experiencing. The lack of an integrated planning framework in many urban areas taking into account the interpermeability of cities. The lack of integrated planning framework is just primarily because it is because of competition. The interpermeability of cities is just a limit. A multiplicity of local bodies obstructing efficient planning and land use, rigid master plans and restrictive zoning regulation that limits the land available for building, which constrict the city's opportunity to grow in accordance with changing needs, increasing vulnerability to climate change, the urban heat, floods, and etc. And disasters and infrastructure deficit, increasing prosperity amidst poverty, inequality, intercity strife, or political conflicts, displacement, migration, and need for social protection mechanisms.